Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Grouse, man. We got some news. Former two-time welterweight champion Keith Thurman has made the news today. He has called out Terence Bud Crawford. And we all know how it go, man. After you have a big win, big-time performance, dominating performance, the wolves start coming out, man. And Keith Thurman is no different. He is a welterweight wolf. Now, he said that he's looking to get back into the ring early 2022 to get the dust off, to get the rust off, because we all know that Keith Thurman's last fight was in June of 2019 against Manny Pacquiao, a fight in which he lost. His only loss on his record, he beat the likes of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and he also beat damn, Josito Lopez. But that was a scary fight for him, though. That was a fight that he was off for a long layoff, and he got caught with a shot, and Lopez had him dazed for a long time. But Keith Thurman was able to get his bearings right and get back into action. Now, moving on, a lot of people think Keith Thurman is washed up, not as good as he once was, and we know maybe with the long layoff and the long time out of the ring and the injury that he had after the Pacquiao fight, that he may have some damage. But I'm here to tell you that I really think Keith Thurman will give Terence Crawford a better fight than Sean Porter. He's better with his punch selection. He's better at not smothering his punching, and his accuracy is very good too. I believe that he landed the most shots on Pacquiao in their last fight. But going against a guy like Terence Crawford, man, you're pretty asking for a lot, man. Off a long layoff. I don't care if you get one fight in, two fight in, like you're kind of behind the eight ball, because one guy has been active, fighting dudes, stopping dudes, and people didn't think that Bud was going to be able to stop Sean Porter, which he did. Now, Keith Thurman, is he still the same? Damaged goods, maybe. I don't know, man. But I do like the fight. I do know Keith Thurman would sell the fight. I do know Keith is a showman, and he's gonna try to say things and do things to get under Bud's skin. So I think from a monetary position, you got to look at this fight as being a big time fight for Keith Thurman and for Terence Crawford. This may put Terence Crawford on the map, because I think Keith can draw more eyeballs just by being a showman, more so than Sean Porter. One thing that we do know is Keith Thurman would not be fighting Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. has been in the public many times saying Keith Thurman has dug me for years and years. Anytime I wanted to fight, Keith Thurman was hurt. So Earl feels a kind of way about Keith Thurman. So we know that Keith Thurman won't be getting that Errol Spence fight. So you got to think, what's the next best thing for Keith Thurman? After the money he made and after the time that he's been on the shelf over at PBC, I honestly don't know why Keith Thurman hasn't fought in 3 years. Is it PBC can't afford to put him in the ring, or is Thurman not really interested in fighting low-level guys unless he's fighting for a championship? He's been on the high level for a long time. One of the first guys to beat Sean Porter, one of the first guys to beat Danny Garcia. He will once considered the top welterweight in the game. So you got to give him respect for that. But you guys know like I know. After the performance over the weekend, there is a new sheriff in town. There's a new kid on the block, man. There's a new number one welterweight in the world at 147. I know a lot of y'all guys may think that Errol Spence Jr. is still that guy. I'm here to tell you, after the performance Saturday night, Terence Crawford is the best welterweight in the world. Keith Thurman knows it. That's why he's talking. He's going out there and telling the Athletic that, hey man, I'm looking to get back early this year, but I would love to fight Terence Crawford next summer. He knows that Terence Crawford has a buzz about him, and people are starting to recognize him as the best fighter in the world. I don't care if you say Usyk, Canelo, Inoue, none of those guys, to me, in my opinion, can do what Terence Crawford does. So a lot more guys are going to be calling Terence Crawford out. A lot more guys are going to be willing to fight Bud now, because Bud is just like, he's like, I mean, he's just simply great. Just remember, this video has been edited by Michael Sports. Please smash that thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm out this thing.